Was LeBron this good at 38 or 39?
Yeah,
Federer is a great shout because Federer has the longevity, the play, the moment, the skill, the touch, and everything. But Nadal just kept on. Using your hands is easier than using your feet.
Yes.
That's just a fact.
He has constantly won trophies, and he has constantly been number 1 or number 2 in the world.
Are we looking at the greatest sports person in terms of dominance over a long period of time ever, 100%? Or does he need to win it just be like, that's it? We've never seen anything. We've never seen this quality and dominance over this long period of time in any sport. Because I can't.
I would argue only
Michael Phelps, though, HH.
Okay. What was Gretzky's?
Phelps and Usain Bolt.
We got separate.
But I don't know if they had the longevity. I don't think those sports.
Oh no, Usain had longevity, man. Usain was out here beating Gatlin, Justin Gay.
So Bolt was what three Olympics? Is it?
Yeah, 3 Olympics.
And he had a gold in all 3.
Yeah, in all 3, and he broke the world record in one of them.
Yeah, it's failures. Yeah, that's pretty long.
I don't like doing the team sports comparison with individuals.
Oh yeah, no.
I think that is not. That is true. That is true. No, because again, it's like for me, like no. Okay, for instance, like if you look at Sugar Ray Robinson's record, it's freaking ridiculous, and that is one man going up against another man 1v1, and I think he had like 70 undefeated, lost one, and then had another 50 or 60 undefeated or something.
But help. If you're in schemes,
LeBron is interesting.
Yeah, I can hear that.
I think, but put it this way: was LeBron this good at 38 or 39?
Yeah,
in comparison.
I think basket's just different there.
So wait, when he won with the Lakers, how old was he when he won with the Lakers?
That was 2020.
36 or something.
6 years
Yes,
ago.
36.
The reason why I'm going to put Messi over LeBron is when you just look at the various peaks that Messi has had. And because, again, you can look at 11-12 is a peak. 18-19 is a peak. The World Cup 20 is a peak. This World Cup now could be a peak. So I think that Messi has had more peaks, crazier peaks than LeBron. You could make a strong argument that, okay, the World Cup is not over yet. We're only 2 games. Yeah. But you could make a strong argument that at the end of this World Cup, he could be amongst top 3 best players at this World Cup at 39.
Yeah,
30 to 39. And my thing, though, is what other sports person can say that at 38, 39, they were the best player in one given time in comparison to 25-year-olds, 27-year-olds, 23-year-olds?
Maybe Michael Phelps.
The problem with that is the problem with
no
that
team
would be
sports.
like-
Team sports.
The problem would be like the equivalent of saying Jalen Brunson's the best player in the world because of what 15 game stretch. I think that's the equivalent. Because my thing is this: last season, the regular season, Jalen Brunson wasn't the best player for it was Shea or it was Jokic, whatever it was, right? My thing is the club game is such a significant part of the sport that if you're playing in the US, I just can't consider you the best player. Like, I'm sorry, I know he's the greatest, but if you're still doing it in Europe, scoring 30, 40 goals this season, even in Serie A, I could probably put it.
Djokovic is like a roller coaster. Like it was amazing.
No, because
it was amazing.
Do you know the issue? What if there was no Nadal, then Federer would be a strong shout. The issue is Nadal was right there with Federer. Like if there was no Nadal, Federer is a great shout because Federer has the longevity, the play, the moment, the skill, the touch, and everything. But Nadal just kept on getting at him, especially on the play.
Don't give me this
You know what? Okay, so what's his name?
The game. Messi is one of the first names that you see there. They say Maradona and Pele. When you talk about tennis, is Djokovic the first name you go to? No. The first name you go to is probably Federer and Nadal.
No, now you do. Now it's Djokovic.
No, okay, let's forget Grand Slam tax. When you just take in totality in terms of what you've won, how you played the game, how you impacted the game.
Everything is Djokovic. What are you talking about? Like, he is the GOAT.
People still say Federer, bro. People still say
those
Federer.
are athletic merchants like you. Who cares about them?
They're close to Michael Phelps. Federer and Djokovic are very close still.
No, wait, hold up. Hold up. Weidman put it beautifully right now.
Yeah,
when you think of swimming, there's only one name.
No,
there's literally only one name thing on swimming. When you think of tennis, some guys will even say Sampras and Agassi, and of course you're not bringing Federer. But see, tennis, there are many names. Swimming, there's only one name in swimming. Basketball, there are two names, and that's it. But basically, okay. What LeBron did. Okay, let me put it to you right now. Golden State Warriors are statistically the best team ever during a regular season. And there's never been a team that came down from 3-1 down in a 7-game series. And LeBron James was instrumental with a Cavaliers team who are not known for winning to get them from 3-1 down to win 4-3. So for me, his impact on that is ridiculous. Put it this way. I think Barry is right. It's LeBron and Messi. And I just think that's Messi's... Because again, let's see how this World Cup ends. Because what Messi has is that if, let's say, your hand puts in Messi and LeBron like this, fine. But this guy turns 13 in a few days, and we don't know what this guy's about to do. So by the end of this World Cup, we'll have seen that, he's surpassed LeBron. You see, when you talk about the overall sporting goals, it's impossible to freaking say. Because again, as someone said, team sports and individual sports are different because I'm not going to compare a guy who plays in a team to freaking Sugar Ray Robinson or Djokovic.
You know another thing. First of all, as much as I love F1 guys, I'm sorry, we're not putting any.
No, stop it. No, we're not doing that. Because how fast is your car? How good is your car? So no, we're not doing that.
The first thing. The second thing is I think it also the difficulty with which you gauge a sport also influences how you judge this. It might be the wrong way.
It is one of the most difficult sports, but I can't say it is the most difficult. That's just so crazy. But it is one of the most difficult sports. So to master is one of the most difficult.
Is it the sport that requires the most? Is it the sport that requires the more skill? And you know why Messi is such an outlier? Not an outlier in this debate, but all the other guys are tall, athletic guys, bro. Gretzky, whatever you want to call it, Gretzky, LeBron, Jordan, even Pele when he was around. This guy being 5'8", skinny, all that stuff, needing HGH, it's not happening in any other major.
Okay. So wait, hold on. Now this one I'm gonna say now, guys. I don't wanna sound rude and everything because I like all sports. But guys, let's just have an honest conversation. Using your hands is easier than using your feet. That's just a fact. So again. I'm not diminishing how difficult, because basketball is still hard. But the level of technical skill it requires to use your feet is far more than using your hands, because guys, we use our hands every single day. So the fact that Messi is able to do what he's done with his feet for such a long period of time, I'm putting that ahead of anything any basketball player has done. I'm sorry.
Because when you look at it, for example, like Messi or Maradona, like when they dribble 2-3 guys, wow, damn, that's crazy. But when we actually play like outside, dribbling one dude, it's like, bro, how the fuck do you do that? So like, it's kind of crazy, like the way they just dribble 4, 5, 6 dudes.
It's not the case with LeBron. LeBron is not just only tall, but he's technically incredible, right?
Yes.
And the fact that he has done what he has done in the NBA for like 20-something years is incredible. However, personally for me, if somebody said, like, which one would you choose between the GOAT of all sports, and like, let's just say like team-based, right? Let's not take everything else like individual sports. I would just personally say it's Messi, simply over the fact of throughout this period, he has constantly won trophies and he has constantly been number 1 or number 2 in the world. He has never dropped below that, personally. Meanwhile, for LeBron, I feel like there was a couple of years where I personally feel like maybe he was like third, maybe second. He wasn't like constantly number 1 and number 2, especially during the latter parts of his years. Like as Barry said, if I'm not mistaken, where like out of like in like the 2020, where you can say like LeBron maybe wasn't like number 1, maybe it wasn't even number 2, right? So personally, I would say ever since then, I feel like LeBron still has been amazing, of course, but not to like the same standards as he was previous for that, right? So that would be like currently like my opinion on that. In a team sport, you can be the greatest of all time. Like you can drop a hat trick in football. If somebody at the back just messes up, you're done. Like for example, the perfect example for that would be for example, like Croatia against Argentina, right? Like back in the day, right? What Willie Caballero did, where he basically just gifted the ball to Croatia, like what can Messi do about that? You can't do anything about that,
Was Gretzky that dominant in his sport? in terms of...
Bro, the guy got 9 MVPs, man. Like that guy was crazy.
I don't watch.
So we say like Gretzky's dominance is comparable to like Messi or Michael Jordan or LeBron.
Yeah. The guy's the goal, man.
Okay, so if you're to compare in terms of how dominant they were in their sport in comparison, would you say Gretzky or Messi in comparison?
Ooh, probably Gretzky, because I think at least Messi, like there was more competitors, whereas if you watch hockey back then, like Gretzky was undisputed number one.
For Messi.
No, ultimately, the thing with Messi that makes him stand out versus the other sports, or like the GOAT of football stand out over the GOAT of other sports, is that every single person, every country plays this sport in the world, pretty much. Like when you're the GOAT of basketball, you are the GOAT of mostly Americans. When you are the GOAT of hockey, you're the GOAT of mostly Americans and Canadians. When you're the GOAT of tennis, you're the GOAT of rich people. But when you are the GOAT of football, you are the GOAT of everyone. Like every single person, his dream is, like when they are young, at least in most countries, is to become that football. And he has fulfilled that. So that's what makes him stand out over the other sports. You know, the guy, he's the GOAT. He didn't even need to win that fraudulent World Cup to be the GOAT.
So you put him as the GOAT of all sports already?
Yeah, for sure, bro. Like he was the GOAT of all sports, like almost like 10 years ago already. I mean, you could even say the 2019 season, but like maybe since he won something with Argentina in 21, but even before the World Cup he won, he was already the GOAT.
I'm from Jordan. God have mercy next game, I beg.
Yeah, good luck, man.
Shouldn't the ball be heading this way? Why is the ball heading this way? Laser-guided missile right into that sweet spot over there. Because again, guys, look at where he shoots from. To watch the rest of this vid, think about becoming a Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below, over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace.